Howdy, hi, yours truly, Side'Dave Kline. Yank up a stump. You're watching the Mountain Folk Show. Find us online at www.mountainfolk.com. We are filming portions of this particular Mountain Folk Show in the Green Mountains of Vermont during a snowy January here at the Trapp Lodge. This is the famous Von Trapp family of Sound of Music fame. It's a very special place. We come up here once a year. We give a Mountain Folk concert. We bring friends with us. If you'd ever like to travel with us, don't forget you can find us at www.mountainfolk.com. My email address is mtn, as in mountain, FOLK at AOL.com. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take you along on a cross-country ski jaunt. This was filmed just the other day while we were up here at the Trapp Lodge. It was from 0 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. We went out on a cross-country ski trek from the Trapp Lodge itself up to the Slayton Cabin hut. It's really a rustic cabin in the middle of nowhere up in the woods. It's a 3-mile uphill climb on skis or snowshoes in the wintertime from the lodge, and then you eat, and there's a man in there who just loves life and cooks for you and so forth. It's kind of a European tradition, and then you ski back down 3 miles into the valley below. So let's go along on a cross-country ski jaunt right now on the Trapp property in the Green Mountains of Vermont. Find us online at www.mountainfolk.com. We are about 3 miles upslope from the famous Trapp Lodge in the Green Mountains of Vermont. We're at the Slayton Cabin. This morning at 4 in the morning it was minus 17 degrees Fahrenheit. And right now today during this lovely cross-country ski jaunt up to the cabin, 3 miles up into the woods, we've enjoyed the balmy temperature of between 0 and 4 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to stop into the cabin and get a stew. There's a guy in there that makes his whole life service to humanity by making warm stews and delicious homemade breads and fresh baked cookies and serving up hot chocolate that's homemade and so forth in this rustic Slayton cabin. So come on in, we'll go in the cabin a little bit, meet the gentleman who skis up here in the morning and then cooks and oftentimes sleeps here at night and does it all over again the next morning, starting from scratch, making delicious soups and stews. Let's go in and meet him, and we are with you, the Mountain Folk Show, up here in the beautiful state of Vermont. Hey everybody, you're watching the Mountain Folk Show. Yours truly, Dave Kline here. We are at the Slayton Cabin. It's about a 3-mile cross-country ski jaunt, mostly uphill, from the Trapp Lodge in Vermont. It's a rustic cabin. There's a gentleman here. He's here year in and year out. Tell us your name.
Mike Gora.
Mike Gora. So Mike, you're here year in, year out. You ski up to the cabin in the morning?
Oh yeah. Well, not every morning.
Okay.
I stay over about 4 nights a week, but I'll ski up on my Monday, which is actually Wednesday. Figure that out.
It's your day off. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'll stay for 4 nights and then go back.
Okay, so a typical day when you're up here is wake up. You're not making breakfast up here, are you? Just the soups and stews?
No, just for myself. And then yeah, we wake up and then I get the fires going, have some coffee. Then I gotta bring in wood. Usually have to sweep the floor or something because it's dirty all the time. Then we make the soups. We
You
open
make
at
the
10.
soups, and today you've got 2 delicious soups on. What are you making today?
We had carrot ginger and sweet potato with polenta and garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans. That's what I had. That was delicious. You
Yeah.
make that recipe up yourself, or you know?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's good, hearty food. You know?
Yeah, well, we try and make different kinds of soup. Sometimes we'll put meat in them. Most of them are vegetarian, and you know, almost stew style. 'Cause people are hungry. They want something to get them down the hill.
Yeah, you're out there climbing around the cross-country skis, and it's all of.
Well, like you said, it's 3 miles uphill,
Right.
so you build up an appetite.
And today it's at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was -17 up here Fahrenheit, and today, right now, at a little past like 1:30 in the afternoon, it's
Just above zero somewhere, probably. Single numbers. No, but it's perfect weather for this for the activity because you build up a lot of heat, so you actually don't sweat that much when it's this cold. And as long as you keep moving, you keep in the woods. It's great. You know.
Were you born here, or do you know the Trapp family, or you just ended up at the cabin up here? I mean, this is really rustic, folks. It's literally in the middle of the woods.
I grew up in Montpelier, the capital city, and then went to college, lived in New York for a while, came back, and then I always used to ski here because I like the terrain. It's a lot of downhill. You got to climb up it.
You got to be up here first for it to be downhill, right?
Well, yeah. Compared to other touring centers, it's more challenging with the downhill, which is what I like. So I used to ski here, and then I got a job here, and yeah, I was lucky enough to get this one.
Yeah, this is I imagine, a great job. I heard you talking earlier. They were asking you if it was romantic to sleep by the fireplace alone at night. What was your answer?
Oh, not when you're alone.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thanks for your hospitality. We appreciate it. Thanks for taking care of the cabin. It's always good to see you up here.
Nice. Thanks for coming. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you bet.
Situation.
Let's discuss pay down.
Well, hope you liked our little rest in the Slayton Cabin high above the Trapp Lodge. This is the family Von Trapp we're talking about. Johannes Von Trapp had the idea of making this Slayton Cabin, and it's a popular spot. It's like an oasis here in the middle of this dense woods in the Green Mountains of Vermont. It's a gorgeous rustic cabin. We had a good time in there eating, having some homemade stews, and now we're going to head on down the slopes back to the Trapp Lodge. You are with us right here in the Mountain Folk Show. I'm yours truly, Side'Dave Kline. If you want to hook up with us on Facebook, you can go to www.mountainfolk.com, and there you'll see many Facebook like options, including how to see our Mountain Folk band play and how to join our Mountain Folk group. We brought a group up here from Pennsylvania for this trip, a nice 4-day weekend getaway to the Von Trapp Lodge in Vermont, and we're having a great time. As you can see, there's all kinds of beautiful snow up here. I'm going to head off here and jaunt in the mountains, and then we'll catch up again in just a little bit. Thanks so much for being here.